Hello everyone, I'm here with Saul today. We were about to leave and go do something fun and do an epic vlog for you, and I was getting fuel and I realized one of my tires looked really flat. I just checked it, it has 10 pounds of air in it. Why is it flat?
It has a nail in it.
Yeah. So luckily I was getting fuel real close to home. We drove back, the girls are in the car. We're going to do a quick tire repair. Luckily I was able to come home, but I do keep this stuff with me. We're gonna throw a plug in this bad boy and get it back on the road, right?
Yep.
You're gonna help?
Hopefully.
Okay. Right there is looks like a roofing nail, and it was holding, I mean, it's got a slow leak, but if that were to fly out going down the road, it would deflate within a matter of seconds, and then we'd have to change it. So easier to do it here in the driveway than to plug it and pump it up, or to put the spare in out alongside the road somewhere. So let's do it. So what we're gonna do to start is we're gonna remove the nail, and when this happens the tire is gonna go flat real quick and it's gonna make all kinds of noise, but don't be scared. It's just the rest of the air. There's only 10 pounds of air in the tire, so a screwdriver or a pair of pliers works good for this. Oh, it's not a nail, it's a screw. It's a self-tapping sheet metal screw. So then what I do is I take a drill. They give you a reamer with these kits. It looks like this, and in my opinion these aren't any good. You're supposed to plunge it up and down and spin it a lot, so you can get the plug in, but I just like to use a drill. And all we're doing is opening that hole up so that a plug fits in properly. I don't care if the tire goes flat because it's already flat. Then we're using, get good quality plugs, because this repair will last till the tire's shot. It's not a temporary fix in my opinion. I have run these forever in some of my other tires. So get good ones unless you plan on junking the tire when you get home. You will need one of these. It's a plug tool. And take your plug. A normal nail or small screw like that, you just need one. This part's kind of annoying because these are super sticky. Pinch it flat. It's kind of like starting a piece of thread through a needle. And pull it through like that. Once you get it started, wiggle it. You want it right in the middle, like that. And when you push it through the tire, it's gonna go like that. So that's why we drill the hole, because you gotta get all that through there. It's gotta be big enough to fit this, but not so big that it falls back out. All right, so we got our plug ready. This is the hardest part, I think, is you gotta get it jammed in there, and if it's tight the way it should be, it's gonna take quite a bit of force. If it's on the front tire, turn the wheel so it's out in the open, or just pull it off the car and do it on the outside of the car. It's going. So as you're forcing it in there, you want a little bit of this to stay out, but not, you don't want 3 inches of it. So I usually leave about, oh, sorry, I can't talk and push. I usually leave about 3/8 to 1/2 inch exposed. Then you just pull this out. You do not want the whole plug to go inside the tire. There we go. So that's plugged. Now we'll put some air to it. So now we're filling the tire up with air. I usually put about 35 pounds in these. So just run it at whatever your normal pressure is. So once you got it all done, we're pumped up to 35. You can spit on this or blow soapy water on it to see if it bubbles and leaks, but you're gonna be good. I've never had a plug pop out and fail. You can trim this off if you want. I usually leave a little bit hanging out. They don't pull back out. Yeah, that's it. That's how you fix a tire with a nail in it. One thing I will say is those little reamers just don't cut it. Unless you run over something big, you're not gonna be able to get that plug in there. With my Jeeps and stuff, I actually carry a cordless drill with some bits because most of the time it's just a nail or something small, and then you won't be able to get a plug in without enlarging that hole. And those reamers it would take forever and you'd be wore out. So keep a drill bit or something to enlarge that hole, set of plugs, and something to pump your tire up with, and you'll be back on the road. Would it take us probably 12 minutes or so? So a little bit longer than changing the tire, but now I still have my spare and I'm still running my normal size tire, so that's it. Now we can go and do actually what we were gonna do today.
We are on a new adventure today. We will be doing some geocache searching. Kids have been wanting to go for a while and we didn't have any plans today. We wanted to get outside, and sometimes they're not up for a hike even though they always have fun. So we thought this would be a fun alternative, something different. So come along for the ride. Let's see what we find.